Hello and welcome to this first lecture of overview on IT product management. In this section, we will give you an overview of the roles and responsibility of the product manager, IT product manager, the product manager in an IT industry. And in this particular lecture, what you will learn is some of the roles of an IT product manager, and we will carry it through to the next lecture also. So, what do you think is the role of an IT product manager, a product manager in information technology industry? For example, in Microsoft. So, what do you think is the role of an IT product manager at Microsoft? Any thoughts? See, the role of a IT product manager is very important and is important in the development and management of the technology product-based products and services. The IT's company survive by continuously innovating and developing and managing the new products based on technology that they have or they keep acquiring. Now, their responsibility can vary depending on the organization like Microsoft to other companies which may be smaller and depends also on the specific product that they're managing. But there are some common roles and responsibilities that we will take you through. The first centers around the product strategy, and this is the strategic role of the IT product manager, in which he or she will need to define and communicate the product vision and strategy to the development team and the stakeholders. Define here meaning formulating and communicating. So you need to develop and communicate the product vision and strategy to the key stakeholders and the development team, a very important internal customer. Now, as a part of that, you will need to conduct market research and competitors analysis because you will need to identify the opportunities and threats in the years to come. So the product strategy involves doing that research and analysis to identify those opportunities and threats. And your strategy can only be as good as your understanding of the customer needs and pain points. So you, as a product manager in IT industry, what you need to know is have a good and deep understanding of the customer needs and pain points. The second role revolves around roadmap planning. Once you have a product strategy defined and formulated in terms of the vision and the overall strategy or a plan, you need to create and maintain a product roadmap that outlines the features and enhancement delivered over a period of time. Now, the time here could be few years, or it should be at least a few years. A year will be too small a time period for an IT product manager to think strategically. So I would say at least 3 year planning should be done in terms of creating and maintaining a product roadmap. And in this, you would need to prioritize the features and improvement based on the business goals, customer feedback, and what is happening in the market, right? And particularly important in this roadmap planning is for you to balance the short term and long term objective. What are you going to do in few months or this year versus what is it that you need to achieve in next to 2 3 years? Now, if there may be an important trend happening in the industry for which you need to give priority to the long term and balance, cut back the resources in short term, and then you must do that in roadmap planning. You get into implementations, and there one of your role as a product IT product manager will be requirement gathering, in which you will collaborate with all the stakeholders, which will include your customers, sales, marketing, engineering teams, and basically gather and document detailed product requirement. That's a very important phase of the product manager in IT industry. Now you may do it yourself. You may take advantage. We can take help of someone in your team. Specifically, if you have a business analyst who can help you do that, that could be a great thing to do. And what then you need to do is to translate these customer needs into clear and actionable user stories or specification for the development team. So this requirement gathering is done along with the development team. Best done. Once you have the requirements gathered, the milestones of the product features defined, and you know what to develop, then you need to provide and development oversight to the development team. And what you need to do is to work closely with the teams, the cross-functional team consisting of developers, designers, QA testers, and basically make sure that the product is developed according to specifications and on schedule. So you're getting into implementation, and a lot of your time will be spent on actually doing it. Then you need to provide in this development oversight, guidance and decisions on product features and functionality during the development process, because your strategy and vision could be one thing, but as you go along, new things might emerge and you will need to take ownership of the changes that is happening from a customer side or from industry or from your own resources, and provide guidance and make decisions on them. Another important thing which is very peculiar to a IT product manager is quality assurance. Now, what you need to do is ensure that the product meets the quality standards and is free of critical defects. So you own the responsibility for ensuring a required quality product for the customer. And customer usability testing and gathering feedback also is part of your responsibility to make iterative improvement. And again, this is a responsibility. This doesn't mean that you would do this yourself. You may have team members who you can ask to do this for you. Then what another important thing is to do the release management, where you need to plan and coordinate product releases, including features, launches, and bug fixes. Now, in IT, the development of technology and customer requirement changes are very frequent. So you may need to plan maybe a couple of product releases during the year itself, and you need to plan those releases. And you need to communicate these release details to the stakeholders and customers. Uh, Another important role of product managers is to manage the risk, in which identify and mitigate both the risk that could impact the product's success. So you have the ultimate ownership for the success of the product. So you need to see what could go wrong in the success of this product and develop mitigation plans and corrective plans which could suggest the challenges like technical challenges, resource constraints, or market changes. Once you have developed the product, then you need to do the performance monitoring, monitor key performance indicators to assess the product's success and make data-driven decisions for improvement requirements. And it's a continuous process as a product manager in IT industry. And you need to gather regularly customer feedback and use that feedback to guide further product enhancements. So what is next? Having looked at some of the roles of an IT product manager, we will continue to look at more of the roles of the IT product manager in the next lecture. So thank you so much for watching the first lecture in this first lecture of the overview in IT product management course. I hope you're beginning to learn new things, you're beginning to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. If you have any questions, do feel free to message me anywhere you see this, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Feel free to download the PDF file for anything that you want to refer back.